So Antifa are at it again, and even though people have been arrested or whatnot, the media is starting to defend this crap. The police drove through a crowd of street races that surrounded them and tried to like attack them after like people have been trying to set cars on fire and shit like that. And the media is calling them like gathering or whatever. And like it's not like they were fucking there illegally trying to do illegal shit. I mean, it is what it is. You were loitering. Street races is legal. The cop is doing his job. I mean, I don't. If I was that cop, I would have like try to figure out something else, maybe called backup to come like push them away or whatever. I wouldn't driving through pedestrians. But I mean, at some point, people have to make these decisions, and I mean, these people voted for it. You voted for Joe Biden. Joe Biden sends the police in. It causes more problems. You break and burn down. This was in Tacoma, Washington. But Antifa's also been rioting more in Portland, like carrying banners that say we don't want Biden, we want like revenge or whatever. So like this was like I've been saying it. This was gonna escalate, and this was gonna keep going on no matter what. And at some point, I don't really care that they ran you guys over. If you don't like, if you're leftists and you react that way, I don't really care. You could call me hateful, bigoted, all you want, but I don't like. I'm not condoning people do that type of. But I don't care that they did. I mean, you've been asking for this, you've been voting it in, you keep voting it in, and now you're just at some point you gotta like let sleeping dogs lie. You made this bed, motherfucker. You gotta lay in it. That's all I like. I don't give a fuck about people in Antifa being killed. I don't give a fuck about Antifa being ran over. I don't give a fuck about people arresting you. I don't give a fuck about what's happening to you guys. You guys are the most fascist pieces of shit in the United States of America, and you deserve every last. You deserve what happens. You brought it on yourself. You created everything. You created this monster, and you brought this on your damn self. Enjoy. Enjoy the actual revolution. The one you have no hope of actually winning. The one that's only gonna like bring the hammer down on everyone. I want to fight fascism, so I'm gonna do things that's gonna enable the most fascist government in human history, human existence. If we go fascist, like, just like we were the greatest nation in recorded history, we're going to become the most fascist nation in human history. We're going to become exactly what you're fighting against. That's how, like, George Orwell told us that in 1984. All these dystopian novels told us that. The Hunger Games told us that. And when near that Hunger Games thing, where they're like that's kind of like the Great Reset, where they're redistributing resources and wealth and stuff in it. It's only controlled by a limited, powerful few. Like, we are converging on all these dystopian novels, and they all told you that this was going to happen, and you should have fucking listened to them. But no, you want to vote in the herald of communism, and you want some fairy tale world that you can't have, or you're being manipulated by retardedness, or maybe you understand and you just want to be a communist dictator. I don't know, to each their own, but you need to get the fuck out of here with that garbage. We don't need any more of these riots. We don't like you've been rioting for this is the second year ongoing. It's just getting worse. This cultural war is getting worse. I don't know where we go from here. I don't know if we can make any peace. It's time to get out of the cities. It's time to like buy some firearms and some survival food. It's time to learn some survival skills and stock up on water and stuff. It's time to prepare for the party, because it's coming. It's getting worse. Counting phases. You already can't trust your family. Like it's we are here. I mean, we are in like this is how it was for people in Hollywood. I mean, in Hollywood, in New York during the revolution, like during the couple spiraling, they had to like navigate this garbage and type of. It's like I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Continental Congress meeting somewhere in secret. There's probably multiple Continental Congresses meetings, like groups of shadow governments meeting in secret, discussing like this. The uh, just like the North American Separatist Convention, like it's happening. People are meeting, they're discussing these things, and it's only a matter of time before they do decide to invoke to absolve the ties that bind. And the fact that Biden's alienating both sides of the country instead of, I guess that he's going to unify us under hate of him. He is the great unifier, but not in the way he thought. He's going to unify the populist left and the populist right, and he's going to bring them together. I know, I do realize that I said left with my right and right with my left, but for you, we're looking at it. Do-doom, do-doom, do-doom. I can't believe that we are like we are an episode of the Twilight Zone. Do 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 do. That's our theme song right now. We're a fucking circus of all clowns. We need to get some strong men up in this. Maybe a bearded lady, a lion tamer, an acrobats. We got to change up the act, um, because what we're doing is not working. Clearly, it's just clearly not working. We can't allow Antifa to continue what they're doing. We can't allow any of this selling us out to foreign countries to continue. We can't allow any of this to continue. We have to come up with some type of plan. Everybody's like sitting back and waiting for it all to end. Or they think that the government can make some beautiful socialist utopia. Well, reality doesn't work that way, guys. You have to make the most of it yourself. And right now, you're making the worst of it. Everything you guys choose to do on both sides of this mess just makes things fucking worse. You're not making anything better. You're not even like Trump supporters. If you did organize that Capitol stuff, that doesn't even help, making it worse. Antifa burning down buildings, that doesn't help you. It's making it worse. Government doing that shit, that doesn't help you, making it worse. Oh my fucking god, we're a fucking mess. I don't know. I love this country. I love my Americans. I fought, nearly died for it, and I'm gonna be here to the very end because I could easily take my money and go live like a king in Taiwan or Thailand or something like that. But I'm not gonna because well, one, Taiwan's probably getting invaded by China and everyone else in that area thereafter. But two, because like I would never run away from here. Like good, bad, yellow, indifferent, ugly, black, white, yellow, polka dotted, orange stripes, whatever the fucking case may be, I'm on the ship to the very end. If it sinks or sails, Doc is riding that boat. It just is. I'm riding that boat. I'm just saying. But anyways, we have reached all we've had today. This is the end of our time. As always, I'm Doc Camo. This has been my thought of the day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.